Maybe lately you've been overwhelmed. Maybe there's been a lot going on and you just feel like the universe is out to get you and you cannot catch a break. Well, this is that video telling you that you need to take more time for yourself. And this is coming from a person that feels like he's always on the run, he's always doing something else, and he is so many times alone, but also never having time for oneself, because that is truly an interesting feeling. Like for me, for example, I've there are so many hours of the day where I could be alone, but I'm doing so many other tasks where I feel like none of it is self-care. And I wanted to make a video saying that, to talk about giving yourself and having that self-care, because whenever I've been the healthiest and the best and most efficient is when I've cared the most about my well-being, as far as like mental, as far as sleep. Okay, because sleep right now, she's been on and off. Okay, I mean, we sleep every day, but taking like that extra time, instead of saying, okay, look, I'm only getting 5 hours of sleep a day. No, like that is not okay. We need to practice those habits of getting longer sleep. We need to practice those well-being habits of things that you enjoy. Because a lot of the times when you're just in the motion, you focus on so many other things. But what things make you happy? What things and activities make you joyful and want to continue and go to the next day? What things do you just really say, hey, I want to do this? Because whenever for me, I love a good dance moment. I love a good dance moment. I love a good singing moment. I love a good hanging with friends moment. So just finding those times and those spaces and those areas to include those self-care and elements in your life, because just constantly going through the motions, and especially when life is life, and when there are just things in life that are happening, you're like, pause. You in this you need the self-care. Okay, you need to take those moments to yourself. You need to really assess, and maybe it's time to do a reassessment. Maybe it's time to try new things. Okay, because I'm a very much a proponent. I am a person that advocates for trying new things, and maybe go to that new event, go to meet those people that you never talked to before, or maybe would have never talked to in the past, because maybe that's the thing that's holding you back, or maybe they're going to show you the future you and how you are. It's so interesting when I see somebody on social media, like a friend or anyone, how a video will come up on our page, or we'll see a story, and I've had so many people where I see them do a full 180, and I'm like, you know what, I love it. I live for a switch up. Okay, I live for somebody pursuing one thing, and then out of nowhere you go on their feed, and they're like, I don't know, they were maybe uh what's like a common thing, I don't know, just this thing, and now they're that. They were very structural like this, and now they're very spontaneous and all of that jazz. And I think it's beauty, and somebody was probably in their life that influenced that, or maybe they just had a situation that they were like, no, I can't do that. And I think that starts with self-care and truly figuring out what you want to do, because a lot of people don't have those moments that they really know themselves. Like, they're just going through the motions. And I realize that with a lot of conversations that I have with people. Like, it's just I don't know, and I don't, but there's no trying though. When I have conversations with people and I find out, like, well, what things do you like to do? And they'll like say oh, well, like, I blah blah blah, maybe watch TV or something. Which, we all love a good TV moment, okay? Because to sit back, relax, lay down, and have a good show, okay, boom. But I'm talking about the things that make you a little happy, because I feel that we all need or have those things innately inside us, and it's just waiting for them to pop out. And see, I'm pretty sure there's something else, or a few more things that I like that I just haven't tried yet, because I always told myself skydiving is crazy. But I saw a guy on Instagram skydiving with like a bunch of times. Like, he was like jumping from a bed in the air, and then he was jumping from, like, he was walking on top of a hot air balloon, and then he jumped down, and I was like, wait, why do I want to skydive? But past me would be like, no, never. Now, I don't know if I'll ever skydive, but maybe I will. Maybe I'll get a friend that's crazy enough to say, Branson, no, you need to do this. And maybe I'll do that. Or maybe one day it'll click in me, because I'm very much, I don't know, where something could just click in me in a day. And I'm like, Yes. Like my mind is set. So that's something that I have. But yeah, you just never know who might evoke an emotion, who might change your life, who in the, sometimes things are not always for the better. Sometimes things can be for the worse, but that worse leads you to the different outcome, to the better, to the best. So you just have to go in with all eyes open. By all eyes, I mean your two eyes. Okay, okay. But find those things that you enjoy, find those help things, those improvements, and your joyful life will happen. Okay? Okay. Thank y'all for watching this video. I love y'all so much. And bye.